I know I promised to use a new camera, which I actually have a camera. I have all my film on it and stuff. It just doesn't connect to my computer, and I don't know why. So, yeah. And I kind of went heavy on the brows today because I just felt like it. But today is an empties video, and I kind of realized I go through empties way faster than a month. Or by the time I film it, it's like the middle of the next month already. So this isn't like a full month, but it's like empties. So I don't know if I should do a monthly because they don't really like work out so that I have enough for that time or whatever. But I'm just going to start with what I have in my PacSun bag. So I'm not going to go in any real order. I'm just going to do them pretty much random. So the first thing is this candle. And this is actually, I think, from IKEA. And it didn't smell like anything. It just let off light, and I really like the container, which I'm going to take the candle out and then just make it a cute winter container, and then maybe make it for a gift for someone for Christmas. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, there was no real scent to it, and if there was, I could barely smell it, and it was super faint. The next one is this Nutmeg and Spice, which smells amazing, and it's the White Barn by Bath & Body Works. I love it. I'm definitely going to depot all of these and then make something else out of them, like I said before. I guess since I'm in candle mode, I'll do the rest of my candles. This one is the Marshmallow Fireside, which I really like a lot because usually I can't go to bonfires and there's not that many around here. So, yeah, I really like this, and I love the mini ones. They're just the ones that I kind of like go-to candle. The next candle is this Pumpkin Buttercream, and it's by Yankee Candle, and it's just this one. And these definitely were stronger than the Bath & Body Works, which I found kind of surprising, but not really since they are more expensive. The next thing that I picked out was this One A Day, and these are the VitaCraves and the adult multivitamin gummies, which I'm obsessed with these, and they taste really good. So I kind of eat more than I should, which is kind of bad, I guess, but whatever. The next thing is kind of film related, so I went through 20 Instax minis, which are for this Polaroid here. So I went through 20 of these. I just thought it would be a fun kind of random empty to go through. Another empty that I went through is I actually went through 2 of these. So I went through 72 film photos for like an old Minolta film, a 35mm one. So then the next are these. I have 2 pairs of lashes. I might have more, but these are the only ones I grabbed right now. This is the Revlon Fantasy ones, which I would definitely repurchase, and these are in a Flirty. And as you can see, they're pretty natural. The next ones are these Those lashes, which I used about 2 or 3 times, and then I just figured that it was done with, but this is what they look like. And they're super natural, and Those lashes is definitely like for the, it just like comes and goes, I guess, because it's like seasonal thing. These are headphones that I bought, which I lost, but I can't find them anymore. But they're the Ayuvia, and I got them on sale for $7 because they started at like $20, so it wasn't that bad. Good deal. I guess I can start. I will have another candle. It's another pumpkin buttercream one. They smelled great. I actually decided to burn them at the same time, so it would get the whole room filled with the scent. So now I have these 2 full-size. I'm going to go through my full-size kind of items and then move on to samples or whatnot. So this is the Garnier Fructis Fortify Conditioner Daily Care, and this is just for normal hair. So I got this, and then I also got the Extra Volume Fine or Flat Hair, which is definitely my hair, and it says it's supposed to strengthen, and I got that shampoo. So I kind of use these together, but I ran out of like one before the other, obviously, but they worked fine. It wasn't anything that I would rush out and get, especially the shampoo. The next container thing is this Bioderma, and this is the H2O Solutions, and this was a 500 milliliters, which is really big, and it lasted such a long time that I'm thinking of actually repurchasing it back on Amazon. But it was pretty pricey. I think it was about like $35 or something for this, which is basically water, but for your eyes, for removing makeup. It was super gentle. I love it. It didn't irritate my eyes whatsoever. The next thing is this Urban Decay De-Slick. This is the smaller size, which I think this retails for about $16, and it's the makeup setting spray oil control. So I do tend to have oily skin, but since it's winter, I'm not using this as much, and I ran out. And it has 2 caps, but I took one of them off because I thought there was like no purpose to having 2, but it worked really well. Yeah, I just love the Scandinavia setting sprays. They're like my go-to ones. But I was thinking of trying a NYX one since it's about the same price. Well, it's not the same price, but it's the same. Like, I heard that it works just as well. The next are face wipes. Now, I went through 3, I think. Yeah, but anyway, these are the Simple Sensitive Eye makeup removers. And these are just the small ones purposely for your eyes, and these come in 30 pads, which is nice. I really like these a lot. I don't really like the simple regular ones for your face, but I think the eye ones work great. The next one is this L'Oreal Ideal Skin. These were not moist at all. They did not lock in any of the wetness, so that wasn't that great. But yeah, they were pretty dry actually when I started using them from the beginning. Would not repurchase these. These were okay. The Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Cleanse and Facial Towelettes with apple and lemon peel to cleanse and moisture, all in one. 99% natural, which is really nice, which is mainly why I got it. But I'm not a fan of the Yes to Blueberries, Carrots, anything like that. I don't really like these brands that much. I just wanted to try that because I feel like I might have tried it before, but I can't remember. The next thing are these 100 cotton rounds, and these are the regular ones. And these are just from Target. I love them. They're great. The next is this. I'm going to actually keep this container because I find it cool because it's actually like glass and it's frosted over, which is nice. But it's the Burt's Bees Garden Tomato Toner for oily and troubled skin. And this is 8 fluid ounces. This worked so well. I got this at Whole Foods, so I know you can't get this at Target because my roommate was actually looking for this. And they might have a toner, but not this exact one. But this works really well. I like it a lot, and I would definitely repurchase it. I can't remember how much it costed, though. I found another candle, and this is Leaves, which is my favorite candle by far. I just love it. I did go through a bigger Leaves, which I'll probably put in my next Empties because I forgot to bring it over here. But this is just a small mini, and I really liked it. I went through some tea lights, which I just kept to show you that I went through them. I finished this Origins Check and Balances Frothy Face Wash, and this worked actually really good. This is the first Origins product I used for my face, and it did work well. It didn't irritate my eyes, which is kind of like the number one thing. I don't want a face wash that I can't get it in my eyes because you're bound to get some face wash in your eyes when you're cleaning your face. It just kind of happens that way. It's not like I'm going to drench my eye in it, but it happens that face wash does get in your eye, and you want something that is super gentle. So this definitely was. I wouldn't buy this again because I read somewhere that anything that's like foams up, which this does because it's a frothy one, whichever one that like foams up is kind of not really good for your skin. I didn't really read that much details on why, but I just know it's not that good. The next are these Shiny lashes. I did go through a lot of false lashes. I think I went through like 5 or 6. So it was mainly from like Halloween parties and other stuff. So this is the Shiny, and it's in the set 01-7, and these are so natural. I love them. I bought some online from Shany, and I just bought like a whole pack of like 15, and they were fairly cheap, I would say. The next is this Ardell Natural, which I love these, and they're in 109. These are also my favorite. These I'm throwing away because I think I might have tried to wear them once and that it looked like a doll. They didn't look real. They were too long for my eye and I didn't feel like cutting them, and it was just a disaster. And these are the New York City NYC ones, which is also like a cheap brand. So you're knowing, like going into it, you know you're not going to get a high quality. This is this powder brush from e.l.f. I've had this for a year. The top always breaks off from the actual handle. I was thinking of purchasing another one. It's just like, I've used it for this long, and it was $3, so I figured why not throw it away and get a new one. The next thing is a sample size, and this is it's a travel size, I think, and it's from the Microdermabrasion Scrub from Derma E, and this is vegan and cruelty-free, which is nice. It's like all natural. I really liked this. It came with a filter, but I threw it away, but there was like one to have on top, so it would lock in the moisture. And this worked well. It wasn't too abrasive. Like, I know some scrubs like actually kind of hurt your skin. This didn't. It worked really well. I wouldn't buy the full thing because I'm not really sure how much it costs, but I don't need a scrub right now, so I went through tape random, yes. I went through 2 micron pens in 01 and 005, so that's fun. This one's kind of random too. These I found, I think I got them in a box. I'm not really sure which one. I've had them for a while, but they're the Simmelizon or something computer eye relief. So these are just for strained and sting-free formula for eyes, and they look like little pens, and you just break the tip off and then you drop them into your eyes, and it's like a one-use thing only. They worked really well. My eyes did get like irritated at some point, so it helped a lot. The next thing is this mask, and it's actually like a chocolate mask, which I really don't want to take out of this package because it's kind of dirty. It worked well. This lasted me about like 2.5, 3 times, which I think is really good for like a mask that's only like $1.50 or something. The next thing is this Core's Greek yogurt. This worked pretty well. It lasted me 1 try because it's a sample, and it's a sleeping facial overnight. When I woke up, I didn't feel any remnants of it from the night before, and I think it got in my eye and it really irritated my eye, so I would not buy this, especially since it's going to be somewhat more pricey since it's more high-end. Then I have this bag full of goodies, which is some full size, some sample. But the first thing that I ended up using the whole thing is this Exuviant Rejuvenating Treatment Mask. And this is just a peel mask. As you can see, I did use all of it up. And it works really well. It's probably the longer masks because you have to have it on for 15 to 20 minutes. It definitely tightened, and it's a higher end thing. This itself, I think, is like at least like $30 or $40. And this is full size, I think, because it's 2.5 ounces. In this bag full of goodies, I have some face masks. The first one is this aloe vera facial mask, and these are just sheet masks. I really liked them. There wasn't anything super special, though, about them. This is a strawberry yogurt one, which I liked as well. A green tea one. And then I had this sample that was in a magazine, and it's the Jergens Shea Butter Deep Conditioning Moisture. This worked really well. It didn't keep my skin greasy, even though it sounds like it would because it's a deep conditioner one, but I enjoyed it. The next thing is this e.l.f. $1 eye brush. It's just the blending eye brush. I decided to throw this away because I've had this for like a year, and I have better brushes anyway. This one is the Givenchy or Givenchy or whatever, and this is the lightener, and it's just for under your eyes. It worked well. I wouldn't repurchase it, or I wouldn't buy it. This is the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer Potion Long-Lasting Shadow Base. It worked okay. The sample lasted me like a good 3 weeks or something, so I might actually look into purchasing it, but I don't need a primer at the moment. The next is one of my all-time go-to favorites, and it's the Dream Lumi Touch, and it's in Radiant, and it's a concealer highlighter, and I use this to highlight my face, and this lasts me about I'd say 2 months, and then I run out usually. but it's totally worth it. The next one is this Stila waterproof eyeliner, and it's just, it just comes like this, and it's getting like super chunky, but it's such a pretty blue. It's like a cobalt blue, and I don't think I would repurchase it just because I don't need one and because I normally wear black, but the dark blue is nice because it's not something that's super like in your face. The next thing is this Milani Eye Tech, and this is an eyeliner. I actually had to cut off the tip of it because it's usually just like a pointy felt tip, and I could get nothing out of it. I used it about 3 times and threw it away. It was not worth it. This is the Curie's Eye Advanced thing, and this is the Age Defier. It worked okay. I threw it away before it finished because it started to smell like Play-Doh, so I think that's like a sign that it's gross. And this is a Supernova, and it's fresh. They don't sell this anymore, which I'm really bummed about, but it is such a good mascara. I'm in love with it, but they don't purchase it, so it's kind of like a waste of time to go through it, even though I did, and it was the best mascara, one of the best I've used. This is the Vichy, and it's the serum. It worked okay. It wasn't anything fabulous. I know the brand in itself is expensive. The next is this Staniac by The Balm, and it is in, I forget what shade it's in, but I used it all up, and I've had the sample for a long time, which is also why I wanted to throw it away. I used this, which is a Glam Glow mask from, it's just a sample from Sephora, and I love it. This is a Nail Teaks or whatever, and I used up the whole thing. It started getting like really thick and heavy, so I couldn't really get much out of it, but it worked, and it's supposed to be for nail protein for like bitten nails or damaged or like brittle nails. So those are, I think those are all of my empties. Oh, I started getting into tarts, so I have one, and it's the banana bread, and these are definitely not as strong as candles, which I thought they would be cool just because they're in a tart melter, but I don't like them as much as candles overall. I would definitely recommend candles more because you can smell the scent a lot more, and it gives off more light. So that is all my empties. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later. Bye.